asking myself how much I really care. Realizing, I was thinking at first, you know, Sinnoh. Not that I would want them to come out with another game so goddamn soon. But that I think they would. Pokemon's been yearly for so long. Would not be surprised if they wanted to go that route again. But Pokemon is also always going to be November release because you gotta cash in on that Christmas money. So, not yet. I feel like I want it 2021. That's what I want. But I think they're going to do it this year, Christmas. Sinnoh remakes. Don't know why they'd reveal that a full year before its release, though. Almost a full year before its release. That's... I don't know about that one. So this is probably going to be stuff that I don't care about. But you know what? I'm not streaming this. I'm just recording this just in case Sinnoh happens. What if Sinnoh's a July release? What if Sinnoh was on my birthday? Nah. It was already leaked that there's going to be... Well, leaked by Nintendo themselves, Germany. And I guess it wasn't leaked, it was just, I guess they wanted to reveal that just for Germany. I don't know why they didn't say it on any of the other, like, direct announcements that this is going to include new information about Sword and Shield. 20 minutes long. I mean, Pokemon Directs have always not been short. But, like, if I'm not wrong, at least every Pokemon Direct in my memory has announced a new Pokemon game. Whether it be a remake of an old one, a new generation, whatever. There's always a new Pokemon game announcement, mainline, in Pokemon Directs. But this one, it's not going to. It's not. I don't think it is. I don't think they would do that. I wouldn't be. I don't know how surprised I would be if they did, though. If it wasn't a November release, I feel like they're going to do a Pokemon release this year, at the end of the year, as I said. But I don't think now would be the time to announce that. They don't want to make the hype cycle fucking insane for their games. It's not going to be longer than Smash. Yeah, but that's the whole thing, is that they've always announced one in these Pokemon Directs. So my prediction for this is, I remember I made this prediction before, back when I was actually excited for Sword and Shield. That, you know, every major Switch game, just about, you know, Super Mario Odyssey didn't get one, but they've all been getting massive DLC packs. I think that Nintendo's made a bad habit of announcing them before the game's release, and I think Pokemon, if they have one up their sleeve, is gonna wait till now. And I think that it is going to contain at least a section of a previous region that we've been to. That's what I think. Maybe the Sevii Islands come back. Doubtful, honestly. But some kind of big DLC, like sizable, sweet DLC. Maybe additional Pokemon for that DLC. That I'm not so certain about, but I wouldn't put it past them.
Welcome to the Pokemon Direct.
My backup stream just started. Where are you?
I'd like to touch on two topics.
What topics?
Let's get started with the first topic. Have a look at the following footage.
Have a look at the... Okay,
Pokemon
I'm watching
Direct.
this.
Welcome to the Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the
Ah!
Pokemon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics. Let's get started with the first topic.
That's
Have a
when
look
Diamond
at
and
the
Pearl...
following footage.
No. Mystery Dungeon! Holy fuck! 2020. A remake. A Mystery Dungeon remake! Yeah! That's hype.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Rescue Teams?
Rescue
Yeah.
Team DX.
I haven't played the Rescue Team ones. Fuck yeah, dude! Okay. 2006, was it 2006 or was it 2007 that Diamond and Pearl came out? I really thought when I looked down there and I saw a big 2006 come across, I'm like, that's like early DS era, aka Diamond and Pearl era. I don't know the exact release date though, so I really thought
Pokemon Mystery
You know what?
Dungeon. Rescue Team
I can't get
DX.
disappointed. The internet's blowing up. I'm certain of it.
It's been about
I
15
fear
years
to
since
open
Pokemon
Discord
Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Blue Rescue Team were released for the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance systems in Japan,
Yeah, I really was gonna
but
get
now they will
that
gain a new life as a Nintendo Switch title.
Wii U.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX will be released March 6, 2020.
Cool. Fuck!
What's more,
Another
we'll release a demo version on Nintendo eShop, available
March
later
release.
today. You'll be able to carry over your save data to the full version of the game once
Why
purchased,
March?
so please take this opportunity to get a sample of the fun.
No one's gonna buy it.
Now, for the other topic,
I'm so sorry.
I
There's
think
too
we'll
much
ask Game
happening in
Freak to
March.
share
No
it
one has
with
the
you.
money.
Mr. Masuda, Mr. Omori, it's all yours.
Poor March. Oh, poor March.
Hello everyone, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Oof.
Hello, and I'm Amori, also from Game Freak.
We hope everyone has been finding something to enjoy in the latest entries to the Pokemon series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, since their release last November.
You good?
Our goal is always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokemon trainers around the world.
Man, this one didn't deliver.
We did our best to fill these titles with fun activities so that our players could have a fulfilling experience.
There was no post-game content.
And the Galar region is a vast one. We suspect you've had many new discoveries and fun encounters along your adventure. We've been thinking about how much we'd like it if everyone's Pokemon adventures could go on even longer, with more to dig into and new discoveries to explore.
Yeah, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
We've been working on plans for some time, in fact.
DLC.
This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion
Thought
Pass.
so. what I
Downloadable
said.
expansions for the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield
Just what I
games
said.
that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
So, what region are we going to?
Until now, we've sometimes released
no.
new titles set in the same region as previous games,
They will not be doing that.
such as Pokemon Platinum
This time.
version or
Alright,
Pokemon
I
Ultra
can
Sun and
respect that. I
Pokemon
can
Ultra
very-
Moon.
I can respect that.
This expansion pass will be different from those games. You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're already playing with.
We're in the thick of development now, but we've prepared some footage for you so you'll be able to at least get a feeling for what new experiences await you.
What? New Game Plus? Or
Please, have a
are we
look.
talking like a whole new adventure? Okay. Alright. So where are we going? Ireland? Okay, Ireland? More new pokers. More new pokers. Evolution fellas. All you. We're going Japanese. Fella. Johto? Okay, customization. Whatever. was that design of theirs? The Isle of Armor. And that would be Ireland, yes? Was it that? I love how so many people disagreed with me when I said it was going to happen. I'm like, why wouldn't it? Why? Competitive market. You don't give a shit. Pokemon's always been way more to the casual market than the hardcore market. After revealing new Pokemon. Cool. I'm not a fan of that. The after reveals. Bruh. Like Ho-Oh? Yeah, Articuno actually. He's like Zapdos. The Crown Tundra. Alright. Oh. Legendary fellas. They didn't find up in the base game. Those fellas look epic. No, that's just them trying to make them look epic. Alright. What do we see? Another Pokemon. Okay.
What did you think of this first look? The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass will be composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released June 2020, and the Crown Tundra, planned to be released in fall 2020. If you buy the Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released.
That's how it works.
Each part offers a different adventure, where you'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new people and Pokemon that live there.
How big are these areas,
There are
though?
2 versions of the Expansion Pass, one for Pokemon Sword and one for Pokemon Shield. Different Pokemon will appear in the different versions, and you'll
Makes
also
sense.
run into some different people and places.
No.
We're hoping players can continue with the classic Pokemon experience of trading with one another and working together.
Well, fucking...
Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
So when you buy both Pokemon games,
Mr. Tani?
you gotta buy both expansion passes.
Hello, I'm Tani from Game Freak. I'm working as the director for the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass.
Okay.
The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are in development as we speak.
Sure are.
So today, we'd like to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas.
This is only 20 minutes long.
Your adventures in Galar are getting even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of
As
Armor,
if they were big already.
which focuses on the theme of growth.
Wow.
Take a look.
The next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as the Isle of Armor. This island is full of beautiful nature. You'll find beaches, bogs, forests, caves, and dunes. And of course, you'll find Pokemon that you couldn't previously find in Galar dwelling there too.
Yeah.
There's a dojo for Pokemon battles on this island,
Dope.
and you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokemon trainer who runs it.
Cool.
This is Mustard, who will become your mentor. He's also the mentor of Champion Leon, who you probably know quite well.
Okay.
In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past.
Who thought of his name?
You'll also encounter new rivals among your fellow apprentices. When playing with the Pokemon Sword
Why?
Expansion Pass, you'll be training with Clara, who is a Poison-type user. When playing with the Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you will be training with Avery, who is a Psychic-type user. They're both training hard so they can someday have a gym and stadium to call their own.
Cool.
Next, we'd like to introduce the legendary Pokemon that will be central to the story. Kubfu. It's a fighting-type Pokemon that strives to become stronger with single-minded
He
dedication.
doesn't look legendary.
As you progress through your training, Mustard will entrust you with this Pokemon.
He looks like a mid-evolution.
Once you complete your training together with Kubfu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu.
I guess he kinda is. That looks
Urshifu is
more
a
like
Pokemon
legendary.
with two distinct styles. There is Single Strike style, a fighting and dark type style that delivers a single strike at blinding
Bruh,
speed.
change his type. God damn.
There is also Rapid Strike style, a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes.
That's dope. That's really dope.
What's more, it's been revealed that Urshifu has a Gigantamax form. Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move. You'll be able to evolve your Kubfu into an Urshifu in one of these two styles, Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style, during your adventure.
Oh my god.
Urshifu is a powerful Pokemon with a brand new ability, and it also has a new move for each of its two styles. Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions. We also want to talk about Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon, final evolutions of the first three Pokemon you team up with in the
I was
Galar
surprised they
region.
didn't already have Gigantamax
During your
forms.
adventure in the Isle of Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax. You can
I
look
guess
forward
they
to
do now.
seeing their new forms and new G-Max moves. And as you can see here, we've got even more in the works to make
Big
sure your journey is as smooth and
cards!
fun as possible. There are new fashion items, and you'll even be able to obtain new looks for your bike. We hope you'll look forward to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
Alright.
Next, I'd like to discuss the Crown Tundra, the second area, which has a theme of
Not
exploration.
very much.
I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
Because that's quite
This
a ways off.
expansion is set in the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra. Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Galar region. In this frigid area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small communities that support and rely on each other.
That looks like a lot
Much
of
like
wild
on the
area.
Isle of Armor, you'll be
Happy
able
about
to
that.
find Pokemon that didn't appear in the
That's
Galar
cool.
region before.
This is cool.
Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra.
This would have made a poppin' post game.
You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept fields, and even deep inside Pokemon dens,
If you didn't have
which
any
you could
system
only
post
previously
game.
get a glimpse of during Max Raid battles. Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokemon you'll discover during your adventure.
Right now? Okay.
Legends say this Pokemon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the Crown Tundra. It's characterized by its graceful, regal movements. Get ready to experience a never-before-told story about the mysteries of Calyrex. The Crown Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as well.
Damn.
This will allow you and friends to
Why are you
enter and
revealing all this
explore
stuff now?
Pokemon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra.
This is
Deep
Part
inside
two.
the dens, you may see legendary Pokemon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes. You'll be able to meet and make allies of all
Jesus.
kinds of legendary Pokemon
fuck.
during your adventures in the Crown Tundra,
Jesus. Okay.
including ones you'll be able to catch through this co-op play.
Paid DLC.
It also
here.
appears
Now
that
you
some
have
brand new
legendaries.
legendary
What the
Pokemon
fuck?
are also waiting to be found somewhere in this land.
If you can
And
make
combined
the
with the
legendaries
Isle of
be
Armor,
accessible in the
dozens
base game
of new
without
clothing
buying
items
these,
will
this
be added.
DLC, okay.
Plus, there will be new battles waiting for you to
If you don't
challenge
do that,
once you
that's
complete your
fucking
entire
job.
game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
Cancelled.
We can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing new ways to enjoy Pokemon even as we speak. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on. Both areas are in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar region,
Both areas.
where players are able to move around freely and
Awesome.
control the camera. Of course, you'll be able to connect with other trainers and play
Whole
with
Pokemon
them
game
too.
like this, please.
There will be
The
Pokemon
whole-
dens as well, and
whole
you'll be able
thing.
to engage in max
We'll
raid
make the
battles against
entire
Pokemon
world.
that haven't previously appeared in the Galar region.
Don't gotta make a big deal about it. Just
There's more to see
That's-
and do on
that's
the
what
Isle of
Pokemon
Armor and in the
should be.
Crown Tundra than there was even in the wild area. We'll bring you more information about
Dope.
them in future news reports, so
Dope.
please stay tuned.
heckin' dope.
What did you think? We at Game Freak are all working hard to bring you new
Good
content,
DLC right there. Good
so
shit.
you can spend more time having fun in the Galar region.
How come
We
know
hope you're
you
as
can- I was
excited as
expecting
we are
the
for
region
what's to come.
But it's completely new. 4 minutes left.
Thank you, Mr. Tani. On the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra, you'll see some familiar Pokemon that didn't appear in the Galar region before.
Will those be?
There will be more than 200 Pokemon species that appear in these areas, and you can add to your team, including the legendary Pokemon mentioned before.
That increases it up
Additionally,
to maybe 60%.
we'll be distributing free updates for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield that will coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. These updates will allow people who don't have the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokemon that appear on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra through other means, such as trading.
Yes.
Players will also be able to bring over Pokemon to their games
Some
from
of
the
them.
cloud service Pokemon Home,
Select ones.
as long as the Pokemon appear in the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield expansion packs.
It's a prison for all the other ones.
Pokemon Home is planned to launch in February 2020.
The brew. Paid service.
We intend to release
Fuck off.
even more details before then, so
So
please
those
wait
Pokemon are
just a
trapped
little
there.
bit
You're gonna
longer.
have to be forced to pay for them to stay there since there's nowhere else for them to go.
Finally, we have some more news for our
What
Pokemon
do you-
Sword and Pokemon Shield players. Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal, Gigantamax Lapras, and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid battles in the wild area. Face these powerful Pokemon with your friends. There will also be a software update going live available later today. Once you've received the update, head to Wedgehurst Station. In Pokemon Sword, you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokemon Shield, you'll run into Avery. You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor. You can try to catch it and add it to your team. Galarian Slowpoke can evolve into Galarian Slowbro if you use an item that can be found on the Isle of Armor, or into Galarian Slowking if you use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra.
So it's like
Don't forget to check it out.
When you encounter a guy
What did you think?
advertising a new area you can
Today,
buy.
we've finally been able to show you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward. We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continuing adventures waiting for you in the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Each part offers a different adventure.
See,
We'll do our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like you've never experienced before.
I don't know, because a game.
Whether you're
like,
just starting with Pokemon
the good
Sword
old
and
days,
Pokemon
like
Shield,
Sparkle and Soul Silver, you know, it's awesome.
or
it's
you've done
good
everything
DLC.
there is to do,
But God, that stuff.
we'll do our best to
It
develop
has
something
more
that
than
everyone
the,
can
the
enjoy.
content that Sword and Shield and the expansion pass. is
Stay
about.
tuned for more updates
It's-
in the future.
It's all in one package, one release.
My thanks to everyone from Game Freak. The Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, which contains
But I guess they're
both
sanctioned
the Isle of
DLC.
Armor and the Crown Tundra, will
30!
be available for pre-purchase on Nintendo eShop later today.
Fuck. Holy fuck, that's money.
You'll also be able to access Nintendo eShop directly from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield menu
You know-
once you install the latest update for your game. As a special purchase bonus, we've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting today. Pokemon will continue to try new things in 2020 to bring fun and joy to people around the world. Thank you for tuning in.
You know, I was thinking, because Pokemon has done very little to soften the fan backlash. Because, you know, they're still getting money. You know, who gives a shit? We're making that cash. So who gives a shit? But I was wondering if they would choose to now, they would be like, okay, it's clear that we've upset our fan base. So you know what? This DLC is gonna be free, but that's bigger than I thought it would be. So I was like, they're not gonna make it free, but they have to make it kind of cheap, you know, because they know that people are dislike the amount of content in this game. We're not gonna make them pay too much to get the content they want. $30 fucking dollars. You know, I'd expect like maybe to you know to cool the fan base down a little bit. Give them, okay, here's your content. $10. All right, $10. Okay, this is a lot of shit. All right, $10. There you go. You get what you want. $30 fucking dollars. Shit. Blaney, that's some money. No one believed me. And people were like, DLC for Pokemon game. Bruh. Alright. And Mystery Dungeon. Whew! Whew! Pokemon Home is paid. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, well, that's all we got. No sleep. No sleep.